I guess.
Yeah, like. Welcome parents, family, and friends of the TS graduating class, and welcome EPers, past and present. I have in my hands here the journal entries that the students wrote as a last assignment for English. Poetry must not inspire, but inspirit. Not convey emotion, but remind us of our capacity for emotion long repressed. The poem is not a word, but a tear, a gasp, a slight quiver in one speaking, a trembling. Scott.
It was beautiful, Scott. You know, it's the same building where Scott was diagnosed with autism 12 years ago. And they said he might get to be a file clerk someday. And now he's the top in math and hired by NASA to do research this summer. And NASA grant for 4 years. It's pretty exciting, pretty exciting. I'm a proud Nana, you can tell.
We all fall in love with these students, and we all see them through these incredible struggles. And we see these young scholars pull this off. And it's amazing. It's incredible. And here we are at the end of the year, and we're all incredibly proud of them.
I am pleased to welcome you all as freshmen in the incoming class of 2003. Congratulations.
Once they graduate from transition school, the students enroll in college. But that doesn't mean they leave the early entrance program behind.
The goal is not to allow bright kids into the university and let them fumble and stumble and wind up wherever. The goal is to help them be really, truly excellent.
When it comes time to declare the majors, a lot of them are really anxious about, well, I'm not really sure what I want to do yet. And a lot of it has to do with, a lot of what I do is then to help them sort of discover what it is they really want to do and have them dabble in certain areas and let them know it's okay. I mean, they're still young people.
You felt that if you had any problems with the homework, emotionally, your commute, how much sleep you're getting, that was a very common one, you could always come to the faculty for help. You could just, they're great in the sense that you could just walk in to their office and say, okay, I'm having a problem with such and such.
We do an awful lot of hands-on TLC. They probably get more advising, more mentoring in the early entrance program, not only by faculty and staff, but also by each other, by older students. And I think that that really enriches and personalizes their university experience.
When students leave transition school, they always have the lounge at the Robinson Center to come back to.
We really think that the lounge is a critically important part of the early entrance program because it provides a home base for kids. It's a place to hang out and be kids.
Once graduated from transition school and officially part of the early entrance program, the EPers, as they are affectionately known, become a regular part of campus life. While most live at home until their sophomore or junior years, in other ways they are regular college students with full access to all of the University of Washington facilities.
Age does not matter when you get to the University of Washington. There is really no such thing as regular age here. Students will be in classes with any students who are anywhere between 12 and 80.
It was a little hard for me socially at first. I'm finding that as I'm getting older and getting more comfortable with how big this place is and how many different types of people there are, that it's definitely more comfortable.
I think it's your maturity and ability to act like a college student more than your age, which most people care about, and most people don't even notice.
The early entrance program, I felt, really prepared me well for college classes. And the reason is I think that transition school really taught me how to think.
I felt that my time here caused me to do much better, perhaps, in humanities classes than most of my college classmates.
The early entrance program is not entirely about academics. Special programs include the EAP Drama Society. EAPers produce, direct, and act in the plays.
Oh my God, can somebody get some scissors and trim that mustache? One side is noticeably longer and bigger than the other. It looks ridiculous.
It's a great way to kind of bond, and we all get to know each other a lot better, sort of incorporate groups, different years, kind of put them all together in one big project. So, I mean, it really brings, I think, the EAP program together. The cool part is that it is all student-run, so it has a very different element to it. And I think people become a lot more dedicated that way, that it's not something that the school puts on or that the teachers put on. It's something completely student-driven.
What did you say?
What is it?
Your revolver. It was staring that officer in the face the whole time. What an escape.
Is that all?
I'm sorry I frightened you. Pray take it to protect yourself against me.
Early entrance students graduate with a grade point average of between 3.5 and 3.7, higher than the average of their older peers. Most go on to the graduate schools of their choice. Since its inception in 1977, the Robinson Center has nurtured 2 Rhodes Scholars, 5 Goldwater Scholars, and 3 NASA Space Grant Scholars. And the list of students who have won other scholarships and awards, both national and local, is long. In the spring of 2003, the Robinson Center won the university's prestigious Brotman Award for Instructional Excellence, which recognizes the accomplishments of programs in advancing excellence in teaching and learning among undergraduates. The University of Washington is a world-class university. The university has earned an international reputation for its research and graduate programs.
The University of Washington is one of the great research institutions of the world, certainly, definitely one of the best in the United States. We have a tremendous breadth of exciting things for students to do here. The university prizes working undergraduates into research opportunities so that you can have a very different experience at the University of Washington that is going to put you right up there with that person spending, hundreds of thousands of dollars and more having to go to one of the big name schools that you grew up thinking about. So we want the students in the state of Washington definitely to think about the university as being a terrific place to aim for to fulfill their dreams.
The Robinson Center for Young Scholars offers advanced, passionate, eager students all the advantages of the University of Washington. For students who have outgrown their middle school or high school coursework, the university has worlds to offer.
In the next few years, I'll be getting my master's and my doctoral degrees and improving my piano skills.
See myself going into bioengineering for a BS.
As long as I can actually remember, I've been leaning toward physics, now theoretical physics, now particle physics, now antimatter physics, which is the current ambition.
I'll probably go to law school, and then I'm hoping to gain a position in the United Nations.
I want to grab a PhD in genetic engineering, and I want to go into a university or biotechnology firm and practice that.
I'd like to start my own company at some point, dealing with robotics and automated vehicles and systems and whatnot.
I want to teach eventually.
I would like to be a structural engineer.
I want to be a doctor when I grow up, so I need to learn a lot about science.
I'm planning to major in neurobiology as well as comparative religion.
If all goes well, I'll become a doctor, but I guess I still have a lot of time to choose because I'm still only 14.